Welcome to Root Course on Rootstv Nigeria. Imagine voting for a leader only for them to switch sides like it's a game of musical chairs. In Nigeria, this isn't just drama, it's called carpet crossing, and it's breaking our democracy. Today on Root Course, we're exposing why our leaders keep switching sides, how it's fracturing Nigeria's heart, and what we can do to stop this political jumpology. Buckle up, this is a story of loyalty, betrayal, and hope for a stronger Nigeria. Since Nigeria's independence, politics has been a game of numbers, not ideals. Carpet crossing, when politicians abandon one party for another, has become a defining feature of our democracy. But why do they do it? And what happens when parties fracture into warring factions like what we see in the PDP and Labour Party today? Let's journey back to where it all began. The year is 1951 and Nigeria is on the cusp of independence. The Western Region's House of Assembly, the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroon, NCNC, led by Nnamdi Azikiwe, wins 42 of 80 seats. Victory seems certain. 20 NCNC members defect to the action group led by Obafemi Awolowo in a single day. Azikiwe's dream of becoming Western Region Premier is shattered and Awolowo takes the helm. This moment, often called the first major carpet crossing, sets a precedent. In Nigeria politics, allegiance is negotiable. But was it betrayal or strategy? Some argue the defectors, mostly Yoruba, were swayed by ethnic loyalty to Awolowo's action group. Others say it was pure pragmatism, joining the party with better prospects. Either way, these events birthed a culture where politicians prioritize power over principle. By the First Republic, carpet crossing was rampant, with parties like the Northern People's Congress and NCNC bleeding members to rivals as elections loomed. Fast forward to today, and carpet crossing is practically a national sport. Take Atiku Abubakar, Nigeria's poster child for party hopping. From PDP to Action Congress in 2006, back to PDP, then APC in 2013, and back to PDP again by 2017. Atiku's moves reflect a broader trend. But what fuels this? First, there's the lack of ideology. Unlike Western democracies, where parties are defined by clear platforms, conservatism, liberalism, Nigerian parties like APC and PDP are often indistinguishable, built on patronage rather than principle. A 2024 study notes that Nigerian parties lack ideas, beliefs, and values, making them mere vehicles for elite ambition. Second, it's about opportunity. Politicians defect to secure nominations, appointments, or resources. When PDP lost the presidency in 2015, droves of its members flocked to the APC, the new government cow with the milk. Finally, weak legal enforcement plays a role. While the 1999 Constitution, Section 68, mandates legislators lose their seats if they defect without a party split, loopholes like claiming a division in their party let defectors off the hook. No legislator has ever been unseated for carpet crossing. Take the most recent defection in the Nigerian Senate, for instance. On May 7, 2025, Senator representing Kano South, Abdulrahman Kawu Sumaila, defected from the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, to the All Progressives Congress, APC, with his defection later read by Senate President Godswill Akpabio during a plenary session. In his letter, Kawu cited compelling and undeniable developments within the NNPP, claiming the party was severely divided and dysfunctional due to multiple factions and legal battles, justifying his move under Section 68, subsection 1, Article G of the 1999 Constitution. He argued that the APC would better serve his constituents' welfare, a common refrain among defectors. Section 68, subsection 1, Article G of the Nigerian Constitution states that a legislator must vacate their seat if they defect to another political party, unless the defection is due to a division in the political party of which they were previously a member, or a merger of two or more political parties. However, this clause is frequently exploited or ignored. Apologists of defections may ask, are factions not akin to division? Well, if carpet crossing is the symptom, factionalism is the disease. Nigerian parties are rarely unified. They are battlegrounds for competing egos and interests. In 2013, the PDP, then Nigeria's ruling party, fractured when 7 governors and Atiku Abubakar walked out to form the new PDP, citing internal power struggles. This northern heavy faction later merged with the APC, tipping the scales for Buhari's 2015 victory. In a more recent development in Nigeria's political arena as it concerns factionalism, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, is a house divided, its cracks widening under the weight of rival ambitions. The feud between the powerful FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, and the PDP's 2023 presidential flag bearer, Atiku Abubakar, has splintered the party since the primaries, where Wike's push for a southern candidate clashed with Atiku's northern bid. By May 2025, Wike's camp, accused of covertly aiding the APC, faces off against Atiku's reformists, who struggle to unify the party for 2027. This chaos has fueled defections. 8 PDP lawmakers bolted to the APC and Labour Party in early May, citing party divisions, to dodge Section 68's rule as usual, with voters in places like Rivers and Kano feeling betrayed. The PDP's infighting, unchecked by weak legal enforcement, is bleeding its strength and eroding trust in Nigeria's democracy, as Nigeria is seemingly becoming a one-party state. Across the divide, the Labour Party, LP, once a beacon of hope in 2023 under Peter Obi, is crumbling into factions that threaten its future. The battle pits national chairman Julius Abure against a faction backed by Abia Governor Alex Otti and Obi, who appointed Nenadi Usman to lead a caretaker committee in 2024. The Supreme Court ruling in April 2025 questioned Abure's leadership, yet he clings on, suspending Otti and senators like Ireti Kingibe for anti-party moves, while a third faction under Lamidi Apapa adds to the chaos. This turmoil has driven defections, with lawmakers like Dennis Agbo and Chidi Obeta jumping to the PDP in May 2025, exploiting Section 68's vague division clause to keep their seats. Carpet crossing and factionalism come at a steep price. They undermine voter confidence. Why vote for a party when your candidate might jump ship tomorrow? They stifle policy continuity as defectors prioritize personal agendas over public good, and they entrench a culture of chop-I-chop politics, or emilokan, as President Tinubu puts it during the 2023 presidential campaign, where self-interest trumps service. Can Nigeria break this cycle? Experts suggest stricter laws, scrap the loopholes in Section 68 and enforce seat vacancies for defectors. Parties must also develop clear ideologies to anchor their members. Imagine an APC or PDP or ADC with a distinct vision that voters can rally behind. Finally, citizens hold the key. By rejecting serial defectors at the polls, Nigerians can demand accountability. Thank you for watching Root Cause. Let's keep the conversation alive. Share your thoughts on how Nigeria can build a stronger democracy. Follow Rootstv Nigeria, and together, let's plant the seeds for a united future.